What's up, all you beautiful gamers? As per usual, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the Respawn Recap. Hello, Hunter. Ready to go?
Hello, Jake. I'm ready to go.
Let's get it running. Hey, let's go. And a giant story out there this past week, as there were many, that's going to be Twitch and lying. I know when I say those two words, you are just shocked by that one.
Yeah, I've never seen this coming, but Twitch not being transparent about things, I mean,
who would have guessed?
I don't know.
In case you guys missed it, was actually a Cloud9 content creator known as Zico, who has since been unbanned. Still to this point of recording, he has been unbanned, but not actually given the specific reason as to his ban. All of this very ironic because even a Twitch Council member for their Safety Advisory Council, it's a tongue twister, known as Carnage, has actually called him out for this instance in which Zico was banned and not given the actual reason. All was also within 48 hours of Twitch staff coming forward on a Twitch creator stream and saying that everyone who's suspended gets a reason via email.
I feel like the whole Carnage thing kind of backfired on them there, of he's calling them out now about it, and they're like, dude, frick, you're not supposed to call us out about
we almost
things.
kind of hired you. What are you doing? You're on our team, Co. We'll see what comes of it, though. Carnage is one of the more outspoken members of that council. We will see if that Twitch council has any power to change Twitch ban procedures. You know, Hunter, I'm actually getting lightheaded thinking about your next story, and I know everyone watching right now saw this at some point on Twitter, that being GameStop stocks, and just everyone all of a sudden becoming an expert. What was this week?
I mean, GameStop is just all over the place now. Everyone is a professional investor at this point. And, I mean, you can tell GameStop just blowing, Reddit and everything out of the water because these Reddit boys came up and decided, hey, we're going to screw over these hedge fund managers and just take over the stock market.
It's just so, I don't even know if I want to use the word ironic. It's just so crazy that we are 3.5 weeks into 2021. And if you would have told me GameStop was going to have a resurgence thanks to a Reddit thread, I would have called you a madman. And here we are. Last night at home, I was compiling a list of everything so far in 2021 in gaming, and of course, it kind of culminates to the climax so far of freaking Reddit saving GameStop for now.
Right, and we have every gamer imaginable, all the streamers, all the brands tweeting about it, and everyone, even Timmy Tinders is getting, racking his brain trying to figure out how stocks work at this point, and so literally everyone is involved.
And trying to listen to Tim the Tap Man understand stocks just hurt my head all the more, but it's a great time to be alive, great time to be a gamer, and it's great time to be, well, maybe not, a GameStop employee. We'll see what the future of GameStop is. And this week's been madness, and it started off with, well, what actually happened late last week, we talked about early this week. That's going to be a COD content creator known as Rara, who comes out with an insane theory. And it's just crazy to show the current state of anti-cheat in Call of Duty and Warzone, that a lot of people even believe this to be a possibility. I've had ever since our video, more people reaching out to me of their evidence of this, that being supposedly an accusation tossed towards Activision that an inside man inside Activision has hands on both studios, Infinity Ward and Treyarch, and where it gets even crazier, has personal access to Vonderhaar's PC, has been leaking information to cheat makers, and that's why cheats have been so rampant and so fastly produced for the game.
I mean, I think it's a conspiracy just for the ages. Just hearing someone has access to his PC, they're inside, they're selling information, and I mean, somehow he got Symfuhny, the #1 cheater, on board with it.
Oh my God. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Symfuhny also had a light clip out there where he said, what if it was possible, right? Because right now, I mean, in this space, you just got to think, all right, it's far-fetched, it's probably crazy. It wouldn't be right for us to be like, definitely happening, but it's crazy to think it could be, in some weird world, a possibility where there are so many people talking about it. So what do you guys think? Of course, with no anti-cheat, cheaters continue to be a gigantic issue for Call of Duty, and someone thinks there's an inside man or woman. And joining Nick Merckx, who actually has announced this, I think, 5 or 16 times, Nick Merckx has announced he will not be competing in Warzone events for a variety of reasons, because there's a variety of ways to cheat and be scummy in them. We have countless clips out there. Now joining him, the latest, this past week or so, is Symfuhny, who will temporarily be quitting Warzone events as well.
I think it's pretty funny to say on my end, just seeing them say that they're going to quit, and they do quit these tournaments, but then they still stream it every day and still face the same problems. But as long as they're not competing, it seems to be dealable. Right?
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a very interesting perspective, because yes, they're gonna keep on playing it. They might bounce to other games for a short period of time, but they still main Warzone. So that's actually a very good point. At the very least, though, we've seen so many Call of Duty pros inside the CDL, as well as top streamers like Nick Merckx and Symfuhny and a lot of others, a long list of competitors out there, be so concerned. And it's crazy to know that we have still seen no transparency whatsoever. Will this be the week or, the month, maybe next month, where Activision finally shows some sort of words? Probably not, but Symfuhny for now has become the next Warzone competitor to stop. And of course, under Flak and Fire, what's a Ninja topic without him being under Flak and Fire? The man seemingly cannot say anything without people wanting to hate and berate. I gotta play on words, huh? If you missed it as well, it was actually a New York Times interview. It was actually a really, really well done interview. Some great questions were asked. And when asked about, parents teaching their kids, it was actually prior talked about online toxicity, as to which Ninja answered that parents should be teaching their kids and streamers should not be the ones teaching them about very, very sensitive issues, of which he goes on to talk about white privilege and racism. And as expected, headlines pick it up, tear it apart slightly out of context, and Ninja is under quite the fire.
It was just crazy to see how big this got to begin with, because thinking about parents who are just like, all right, Timmy, I'm going to put you right in front of the streamer. You learn for the day.
I'm going to go to work. You watch Ninja for 8 hours.
Like, who thinks that is a good idea to begin with? And like, he's going to be parenting them the whole time.
Yeah, I think the very, very base argument being the fact that parents should be teaching their kids, especially on these kind of topics, everyone agrees with. I think Ninja gets himself in trouble when he keeps on talking and his answer uses particular words that do get drawn out for headlines and maybe blown a bit out of proportion. But certainly, if you're going to be a top figure like Ninja, you got to word these things very carefully. And if anyone should know that by now, it's got to be a guy like Tyler.
He's been roasted so many times for so many things of like what he said, and then they got taken out of proportion or like out of context, and then people just jump on it immediately.
Dude, I can think of 16 tweets from the last year. This one obviously a bit more serious, but I think a large portion of the community agreeing with his base argument. Ninja says that parents should be teaching his kids, and it's not his job. As per usual, we hope you guys all enjoy stopping by here every single week to talk to me or to listen to me talk. And the new guy. Make fun of the new guy again. Hunter, you want to show him out the door?
No, I don't want to anymore. At this point, honestly, just say nice things. Please say nice things, not mean things.
We'll catch you guys back here next time for the Respawn recap. Until then, you know what to do. Take care.